Patberg. On the cross court to Yoakum. Yoakum from 8, too short. Rebound, Phil Wall has it. Patriots back the other way. Southridge in a man-to-man. It is Steinhardt on Wall. Wall down the middle. Knives through. Lays it off the glass. Partially blocked. Picked off and thrown out of bounds by.
Picked it up, but he threw it out of bounds.
Raiders against a zone defense. Lob to Noss. Right underneath. He puts it up and in. Assist from Todd Yoakum. Andy Noss with his first two. It's 2-0 Southridge. 7:19 to play. Jones brings it up against Patberg. Whistle and foul call from behind. Or they stay the man-to-man. They stay with the man-to-man, and inbounds it comes to Donnie Jones. Jones double team, gets it off to Kearney. Kearney from 13, in and out, no good. Rebound battled for, brought down by Painter. Painter back up and in. Ron Painter knocks the score at 2, and the Patriots come out with full court pressure. Full court zone pressure is Rick Patberg across to Ron. Ron down across the timeline, all the way down the corner, inside, spins it back outside to Rick. Across to Yoakum. Yoakum from 15, good. 2 points for Todd Yoakum. The Raiders lead 4-2. Donnie Jones brings it up for the Patriots now. Guarded closely by Ron Patberg. Bounce pass off to Wall. Wall looks inside for the cutting Painter. Whistle, 3 seconds to play in the first quarter. 4-2 Southridge leads, and they have the basketball. Patberg down floor, top of the key, left side to Yoakum. Back to Patberg in the corner to Ron Patberg. In the middle, Yoakum. Yoakum from 8, good. 4 points for Todd Yoakum. 6-2 Raiders by 4. Jones down floor for Heritage Hills. Brings it to the left side, stops 12-footer, hits it. Donnie Jones with a nice 12-foot jump shot. Gets his first two, 6-4. Quickly down floor the other way comes Rick Patberg. Top of the key to Ron Patberg. Ron will set up the offense, back to Rick. Patriots in a 2-3 zone. Ron deep in the corner, back to Rick, top of the key. Off on the wing to Noss. Noss cross court. They look underneath. Everyone's bottled up there, so Rick will take the 18-footer and miss it. Rebound, fought for. Yoakum has it back up and in. Yoakum with his 6-point on an offensive rebound, and the Raiders again lead by 4, 8-4, 5:35 to play. Patriots with the ball. Jones with it. Brings it left side down to Becker. Becker pump fakes inside to Wall. Wall through the lane, puts it up and in. Bill Wall with his first two, and it's 8-6. Again, the Patriots with full court pressure. The Patberg brothers work it up. Lob to Steinhardt. Steinhardt brings it inside, down to the baseline. Around his man, feeds it back outside to Patberg. Quickly to Yoakum. Yoakum from 12, good. Todd Yoakum knocked in another one on the pass from Patberg. Good ball movement by the Raiders, and Southridge leads 10-6. 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Jones with the ball. Works it left side to Kearney. Kearney down to the baseline. Backs it inside to Painter. Painter with a hook, up and in. Ron Painter with his 4th point. 10-8. Down score it comes to Steinhardt. Across the timeline, he'll set it up to Patberg. Down to Ron Patberg. Cross court to Yoakum. Yoakum goes baseline, pulls it back outside. Cross court to Ron Patberg. He sets 15-footer, no good. Hits the guy wire. Out of bounds, it goes to Heritage Hill. Some kind of shooting here to start the game, Dave.
5 of 8 for Southridge, Denny 4 of 6 for Heritage Hills.
Patriots with the ball with a chance to tie things up. 4:25 to play in the first quarter. 10-8, Raiders by 2. Jones with it, down to Wall. Wall lobs inside, gets it inside to Becker. Becker puts it up, no good. Saved inside by Yoakum to Becker. Becker called for traveling. Yoakum saved it underneath the other guy's basket, which you don't do, and Becker was called for the travel. 3rd turnover by Heritage Hills. Raiders get it back. 4:13 to play. First quarter of action. Southridge up by 2. Patriots in a 1-3-1 zone now, as Southridge has it. Rick Patberg to Todd Yoakum, who have a hot hand. Back to Rick. Inside to Steinhardt. Moves inside. Stolen away by Jones. Jones on the dribble down floor with Patberg. Now pulls it up. Gives it off to Becker. Becker muscles in. Loses it. Whistle on a foul called on Patberg.
The dribble, and said he was in the motion of putting the ball in the air.
John Becker to shoot the 2-shot foul. Puts it on the way and hits it. Becker on the season, a 58% foul shooter. He cuts the lead to 1 and can tie the ball game up, and he does. Becker with his first 2 points, and it's 10-10. 3:48 to play Patriots in a man-to-man now as Steinhardt takes it down to the left side. Inside to Yoakum. Yoakum turns, and a foul is called on Becker. And Steinhardt will be going to the line to shoot 2 for Southridge now. Exactly 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Heritage Hills with a 2-point lead, 12-10. Bounds to the Raiders. 4 turnovers on Heritage Hills. We're tied at 12. 2:41 to play first quarter. Southridge with the basketball. Let's see what the Patriots do in defense this time. It looks like a 1-3-1 zone, and it is. Steinhardt underneath to Yoakum. Yoakum to the baseline. Fakes the 10-footer, gives it back to Steinhardt. Now outside to Rick Patberg. Inside to Ron Steinhardt. Double team, looks for help. Back to Rick Patberg. 18-footer, short. Rebound to Jones. Patriots had a break, but Yoakum knocked the ball away. Jones gets it up. The ball's knocked loose and picked up by Jones. Underneath it goes to Wall. Knocked loose and picked up again by Wall. Wall spins it back out, gives it inside to Becker. Triple team, turnaround jumper, good. John Becker with his 4th point, and the Patriots lead by 2, 14-12 with 2 minutes to play in the quarter. Ron Patberg will get across the timeline. Double team, he goes around it underneath to Noss. Noss from 8, good. Andy Noss with his 4th point on the pass from Patberg, and we're tied for 14. 1:45 to play. Patriots with the ball, and the score all knotted up. Jones on the dribble. Outside to Becker. Becker head fakes. Now goes on the dribble. Back to Jones. Pump fake. Back to Becker. Becker down inside. Foul by Steinhardt. Lets the basket count. Becker with his 6th point, and the foul on Steinhardt is his first, the 3rd team foul. 31 on the clock, and they could take their biggest lead of the night here if Becker hits the free throw. He sets, and he fires, and he hits. 7 first quarter points for Becker. It's 17-14. Patriots by 3. Raiders with the ball. 1:25 to play. Out on the wing it goes to Ron Patberg. Patberg outside to Steinhardt. Steinhardt looks in the middle to Yoakum. Yoakum gets tangled up with Noss and pulls the ball back outside to Steinhardt. Steinhardt to the baseline, tries to work in. Now back to Patberg with 1:05, and the Raiders reset. Steinhardt down to the baseline, stops 10-footer on the way, blocked out of bounds by the Patriots. It's saved. It was not out of bounds. It just went behind the backboard. Down court it comes to Phil Wall. Head fake, around a pick, turnaround jumper, up off the glass, good. 4 points for Phil Wall. 19-14. Patriots by 5. Down floor it comes to Yoakum. Yoakum saves it down the corner, battles for it, gives it back to Patberg. Ron Patberg down to the baseline, moves inside, loses the basketball. Picked up by Yoakum, put back up and in. 10 points for Yoakum. 19-16. Patriots by 3. With 30 seconds left, they might go to one shot here as they're going to spread the floor. Southridge in a man-to-man defense. 25 seconds to play in the first quarter. Patriots by 3 and holding the basketball for the last shot. Knocked away by Patberg, stolen by Steinhardt, a whistle and a foul on Wall. Wall gets the foul. The game now for Heritage Hills for the last 17 seconds of the half. Raiders with the ball down by 3. Patriots in a man-to-man defense. Steinhardt has it down to Yoakum. Yoakum back out top to Patberg with 8. Across to Ron Patberg with 7. Rick Patberg penetrates in underneath the Steinhardt. He loses it, picks it back up, goes back up, and he scores. He's fouled. With 2 seconds on the clock, Steinhardt picks up the basket and the foul. 19-18. The foul goes against Donnie Jones, his first, team's 4th. And Steinhardt can tie the game up here before the quarter ends. A good feed inside. He dropped it, picked it back up, scored, and drew the foul. 19-18 with 2 seconds left. Steinhardt at the line. He sets, fires, and misses. Rebound Kearney, 2-1. Long shot is no good. And at the end of 1, it's Heritage Hills 19 and Southridge 18.
And here's the Northeast Du Bois Jeeps halftime basketball report.
First quarter, the Raiders shot 57. How do you like to shoot 57%, Dave, and get outshot by 16?
Really, had they been perfect from the free throw line, the game would have been tied.
Jones gets the tips off the start of the second quarter, brings it down to the baseline, back outside to Kearney. Kearney head fake, now drives it back inside the Wall. Wall down to Becker, turn around 8-footer, rattles in and back in it goes. Becker with his 9th point, good move by John Becker, and it's 21-18. Patriots by 3, 7:35 to play in the first half. Cross quarter comes to Yoakum. He's open. 12-footer on the way. Good. 12 points for Don Yoakum. 21-20, the score. Jones stolen away by Patberg. Rick Patberg with a steal. Takes it up, lays it up and in. Rick Patberg with a steal on his first basket. The Raiders lead by 2 at 22-21. Or rather, by 1 at 22-21. 7:10 on the clock. Jones with the basketball. Out on the wing it comes to Kearney. He cross-courts it to Jones. Down the corner to Becker. Becker looks for Painter cutting, takes a 15-footer and misses it. Rebound to Steinhardt. Steinhardt down floor to Yoakum. Yoakum in front of the pack will lay it up and in. Todd Yoakum with his 14th point on the pass from Steinhardt. Timeout, Heritage Hills. Play in the half. The Raiders with a flurry to start the second quarter. Patriots with the basketball. Jones down to Becker. Becker looks underneath for Painter. Painter in the lane, puts it up and in. Nice move by Ron Painter. He has his 6th point, and he cuts it back to 1. 24-23. Patriots in his zone. Patberg with it outside for the Raiders. Down to Ron Patberg. Back to Rick, top of the key. Now to Noss. Back to Ron. Steps in. 15-footer on the way. Good. Ron Patberg with his first 2. 26-23. Raiders by 3. Jones gets a pick, now drives down the right side, through the lane, stops, 10-footer, no good, too long, rebound, comes off to Patberg. Looks for help, gives it to Steinhardt, back to Patberg, and the Raiders will run the offense. 6 minutes to play in the first half. Patberg down in the corner, has it above his head, gives it to Rick, back to Ron again, working the right side, now they lob to Steinhardt. Steinhardt holds it above his head, back to Ron. Rick at the top of the key, off on the wing to Yoakum. Yoakum from 15 is too strong. Rebound, Patberg has it, and he's fouled by Wall. On the year, Ron is hitting 75% from the foul line. Tops on the Raiders squad. Patberg free throw is on the way. It's off the mark. Rebound comes out long to Wall. Patriots come down floor trailing by 3. As Wall brings it up this time himself at the top of the key, gives it off to Bates. Bates goes down to the baseline, spins it back outside to Painter. Painter stolen away by Patberg. Either one, Rick or Ron, you can give it to either one. One slapped it and one stole it. Here's Ron down the corner, top of the key to Rick. Rick from 18, bingo. Rick with his 4th point, 28-23, Raiders by 5. Biggest lead of the night for Southridge, 5:04 to play in the first half. Again, Wall will walk it down floor and call play number 3. The Raiders appear to be in a zone defense for the first time tonight. Now it's just a matchup. They're playing a very loose man-to-man, Dave. Here's Wall.
Man-to-man.
Wall on the dribble through the lane. He gets fouled by Stein. 5th point for Bill Wall. Makes it a 4-point game, 28-24. Wall with a second opportunity now. Puts it up and misses. Rebound, Andy Noss has it. Noss flips it out to Patberg. Southridge with a 4-point lead in the basketball. 4:35 to play. Patberg in the corner to Ron Patberg. Back to Rick at the top of the key. Back to Ron again. He takes it baseline, gets cut off. Back to Rick again. 18-footer from Rick is good. It rattled all the way around and fell through. He's got 6, 30-24. Raiders by 6. Biggest lead for Southridge. 4:10. Oh, no, rather 4:15 on the clock. Wall out in the corner to Becker. Back to Wall. Wall is guarded by Yoakum now with Steinhardt out of the game. Becker from 15 nails it. John Becker with his 11th point. 30-26, halfway through the second quarter. Southridge with a 4-point lead in the basketball. Patberg down to the baseline, takes it all the way inside. Whistle, he stepped on the baseline. Turnover against the Raiders is their 3rd. Jones back into the game, and Painter will come out. Jones in and Painter out. The Raiders trying to switch up defensively now, setting things up. Now they're ready man-to-man wise, and here comes Jones with the basketball. Gives it off to Becker at the top of the key. Becker outside to Bates. Bates down to the baseline. Back to Becker underneath. Snap past the Wall, and he's fouled by Steinhardt. 5 points. Free throw is up, and it is good. Nice soft touch for Wall. Cuts it to 3 at 30-27 and can make it a 2-point game again. Patriots are 5 out of 6 at the line. Make it 6 out of 7. As Wall gets them both, a 2-point game again. 30-28, 3:35 to play. Patberg with it, ball in the corner, back to Rick and to Ron. Now it comes across to Noss, inside to Hilsmeyer. He'll take it inside, and he'll miss it. Rebound, Noss, back up, no good, and he's fouled on the play. Hilsmeyer, for a guy that plays underneath a lot, he sure don't have a lot of free throws this year. First one's up and good. He has 5 points now. That's only his 10th free throw of the year. 5 out of 10 is Andy Noss now from the line. He stands off to the left when shooting the free throw. The second one is up and off the mark. Rebound comes down to Jones. Jones hustles it down floor, now gives it off to Wall. 31-28 Raiders with 3:15 to play in the first half. Becker underneath to Jones. Turnaround jumper is up and good. Donnie Jones with his 4th point. Makes it 31-30. Patriots bring it back to within 1. Southridge with the ball. Hilsmeyer in the corner to Yoakum. Now to Rick Patberg. To Ron Patberg. Now to Rick again. Now to Noss. Raiders work the perimeter, trying to get it inside to Noss. He catches it. Whistle and a foul called on Kearney. Steinhardt will check in at the next stop. Free throw by Noss is off the mark. Rebound comes off to Painter. Painter down the Wall, down to the baseline. Wall started closely by Patberg. Gives it off to Becker. Lob for Jones. He catches it, puts it up, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes back up, reverse, and lays it in. Jones with a nice play inside, and the Patriots lead by 1, 32-31. Nice hustle by Don Jones. Raiders against the man-to-man. Give it underneath to Noss, knocked away by Becker out of 32-31 the score. Heritage Hills by a point. Noss free throw is on the way and good. He has 6 points now. Tied at 32. 2:18 to play first half. Noss set. Second one on the way is home again. Noss hits both ends this time, and the Raiders lead by 1 again at 33-32. Phil Wall brings it down floor, gives it off to Becker. Becker lobs down to Jones. Jones covered up, gives it off to Donauer. Double fake in the inside, puts it up, no good, and a foul will be called. 2:04 to play in the first half. Donauer's free throw is on the way and no good. Rebound to Phil Wall in the lane, puts it up and in. 9 points for Phil Wall, 34-33. Patriots lead by 1. Patberg hopped outside, gets it down to Yoakum. Back to Yoakum in the corner now. Yoakum inside to Hilsmeyer. His 12-footer's on the way and good. Hilsmeyer gets his first 2 of the night. 35-34. We're on the seesaw. The Raiders back on top with 1:35 to play. Phil Wall brings it down to Becker. Back to Wall. Takes it in the corner. Back outside to Jones. Jones to Becker. Deep outside. Tries to move on Noss. Blocked by Noss. Picked off by Wall. Wall moves against the pick. Goes through the pick. Puts it up off the glass and scores. 11 points on for Phil Wall. 36-35. Patriots by 1. Now they bring the zone out high to try and trap Patberg as it comes across the timeline. He gets it down to Hilsmeyer. Hilsmeyer double team, throws it away. Jones picks it off. Down to Wall. Wall will lay it up and in. 13 points for Wall. 3-point lead for the Patriots with 56 seconds left to play in the first half. Yoakum across the timeline. Double team to Steinhardt. He'll take it all the way inside. Put it up, no good. Get his own rebound. Put it back up and in. Steinhardt with his 6th point. 38-37, a 1-point Patriot lead with 39 seconds on the clock, and they'll take their time coming down. Phil Wall, outside, guarded by Yoakum. Tries to work around the pick by Becker. Lobs it inside. Becker shuffles, puts it up. He travels. Traveling call on Heritage, 38-37. Patberg brings it across the timeline as Heritage Hills matches up man-to-man. The Raiders will run it for the last shot. 15 seconds on the clock. So they'll lead by 1 or trail by 1 at the half. Patberg with 9. On the dribble to Steinhardt with 6. Off to Hilsmeyer with 5. Back to Steinhardt with 3. He takes the 18-footer, and he misses it. Inbounds, they lob all the way down, stolen by Steinhardt. He throws it back the other way, and it won't go. Split here at halftime. 8 minutes to play here. In the third quarter, it'll be North to jump it up against Wall as we get ready for action again. It was billed as a good one, and the fans have enjoyed it so far. Now, let's see who comes out here in the third quarter if either team can take control of this ball game. Southridge gets the tip as Yoakum brings it down off the tip and gives it off to Patberg. Now in the wing to Ron Patberg. Out top to Rick again. Patriots in the zone. Ron with the ball off to Rick. Underneath to Steinhardt. Slapped away. Picked up by no one. Picked up by Jones. Jones down floor to Kearney. Kearney top of the key. 15-footer. No good. Rebound Patberg. Southridge back the other way. Ron Patberg with it down the corner. Lobs Randy Noss inside. The ball's knocked away. Picked up by Becker. Becker gives it off to Wall, and the Patriots come back. Patriots with the ball. Wall from 15 hits it. Bill Wall with his 15th point makes it 40-37. 7:15 to play in the third quarter. Ron Patberg in the corner. Out to Rick. Back to Ron. He'll set. Doesn't want the shot. Back to Rick again. He'll take the 15-footer and miss it. Rebound. Slapped away. Patberg has it underneath to Yoakum. Yoakum lays it up and in. 16 points for Yoakum. Nice play by Patberg. Give Ron the assist on the play. 40-39. Patriots by 1. Raiders in a man-to-man. Still Wall on the dribble against Ron Steinhardt. Gives it off to Don Jones. Jones above his head outside to Randy Kearney. Kearney deep in the corner to Becker. Becker back to Kearney. Now Wall breaks from a pick. Gives it off to Painter. Painter tries to move inside. Hooks it underneath to Kearney. Kearney's open. Puts it up. Misses it. Rebound. Put back up and in by Becker. And a foul call by Southridge on the shot. 13 points. The foul goes against the Raider line. He has 3 for 3. It's up and no good. And Yoakum has the rebound. 6:25 to play. Third quarter. Raiders set up the offense. Yoakum with it down the corner, top of the key to Patberg. Down in the corner to Ron. Ron from the corner, good. Ron Patberg with his 4th point. 42-41, again a 1-point game. Jones up court against the Raider man-to-man. Nice right down the middle. Draws the crowd, puts it up, no good. Rebound, battled for. Noss has it. Clears it out to Steinhardt. Raiders with the ball looking for the lead. 5:55 to play, third quarter. Patberg drives it inside, bounces it to Steinhardt, 15-footer on the way, off the glass, no good. Rebound to Jones. Jones has Wall down floor, knocked away by Patberg. Patberg the other way, gets it underneath to Yoakum. Yoakum goes up, blocked, picked up by Patberg, up and in. Rick Patberg with the follow, gets his 8th point, and the Raiders take the lead, 43-42. Patriots with the basketball. Donnie Jones trying to get the lead back. He gives it off to Becker. Becker's shot is hard so far this evening. Free throw goes up and good. Sets and misses. Rebound, Yoakum has it. Gives it off to Patberg. Patberg down floor for Southridge with a tie. 5:15 on the clock. Yoakum takes it deep in the corner. Tries to go baseline, gets cut off. Outside to Rick Patberg. Cross to Ron Patberg. Now to Yoakum. Back to Ron Patberg. Now we'll set it back up to the top of the key. Under 5 minutes to play, third quarter. We're tied at 43. Patberg to Yoakum. Cross court to Patberg. Outside to Rick Patberg. 15-footer. Glass no good. Rebound. Noss has it. Turns it back up and misses it. Rebound. Hits the floor. And Becker snaps it off for the Patriots. Becker back the other way. We're still tied at 43. Kearney down the lane, dishes it off to Jones. Jones from 12, misses. Yoakum has the rebound. Raiders trying to break the tie. Here comes Steinhardt in the corner. Back to Patberg. Again to Steinhardt. Looks inside for a man cutting through the lane. Takes a fake. Now outside to Yoakum. Yoakum cross courts to Rick Patberg. 15-footer, good. Rick Patberg with his 10th point. The Raiders lead by 2 at 45-43 with 4:05 to play. That was about the only spell in this game where we've had 3 or 4 missed shots in a row, Dave.
They went 1 minute and 20 seconds between either team scoring there. That's the longest that we've had in the entire ball game.
Kearney with the basketball. Now to Jones. Raiders in a man-to-man. Kearney down to Donauer. He saves it. Bounces it right back into Patberg. Patberg down floor. Does not have the break. Kicks it out of bounds. And they give it to Southridge. Coming in. We got a foul on the play.
The ball was kicked away.
The foul goes against Donnie Jones, and that is his second. Team's first.
Yoakum from the corner.
And Yoakum hits from the corner on the inbound pass. He has 18 points, and the Raiders lead by 4, 47-43. Ted O'Brien into the game for Southridge to replace Andy Noss. Wall forces a 15-footer, an air ball, and it goes to Southridge. Timeout, Heritage Hills. Our score.
CB&T Tire and Supply.
Southridge by 4 with the basketball. And it'll be Ron Patberg to bring it down. Out in the corner it comes to O'Brien. Patberg top of the key, down to Rick Patberg, back to Steinhardt. Off to Ron Patberg. He'll spin back inside. No shot there, back to Rick. Now to Ron, off to Yoakum. Yoakum to Steinhardt. Back to Patberg. Rick off the glass, no good. Steinhardt has the rebound, takes it back outside. Now to Ron Patberg, down in the corner to Ted O'Brien. Rick Patberg knocked away by Wall. Out of bounds, it goes to the Raiders. Raiders by 4, showing some patience with the ball now, working for a high percentage shot. Patberg has it outside. He drives down the middle, puts it up. It won't. Raiders will take it out of bounds. 2 team fouls on each. Patberg. Ron with it. Now to Rick. Down to O'Brien. O'Brien looks inside. Now back to Patberg. Cross court to Rick. Rick's open from 15, and he misses it in and out. And the rebound comes off with a foul call.
A little bit here in the third quarter, Denny. Southridge just under the 50% mark for the quarter, while Heritage Hills around 33%.
2:25 to play in the third quarter. Southridge by 4 as Wall brings it up for Heritage Hills. Raiders had it for quite a while there, but didn't get any points on the board. Kearney back outside to Bates. Bates to Wall. Wall steps in against Steinhardt, takes it down baseline, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Patberg steals it away from Becker and comes down floor with it. So the Patriots misfire, and the Raiders have it back. Steinhardt, top the key to Patberg. Down the corner to Ron Patberg. Back to Rick. Now to Steinhardt. Cross court to Ron. Ron deep in the corner, back outside to Rick. Rick across the top of the key to O'Brien. Inside to Steinhardt. Back outside to Ron Patberg. Raiders trying to work the perimeter. Rick Patberg drives into Ron. Ron out in the corner to Steinhardt. Now to Yoakum. Inside to O'Brien. He loses it. Picked up by Patberg. Inside, puts it up, and in he's fouled. Patberg at the line with a chance at a three-point play for Southridge, and he hits it. 7 points now for Ron Patberg. Raiders lead by 7, 50-43. It's their biggest lead of the night. Heritage Hills with the ball, 1:30 to play in the third quarter. Donnie Jones with it. Nearly stolen by Ron Patberg. Off to Becker. Underneath, stolen away by Stein. Wall will trigger it. 1:25 to play in the third quarter. Pace has slowed down just a little bit. Becker inside to Jones. Now to Painter. Painter all the way up and in. He's fouled by O'Brien. Bring it back to a 4-point game. Free throw by Painter is good. He has 9 points. It's 50-46. 1:19 to play. Patriots have scored 3 straight points down. The Raiders will spread out, trying to get Heritage Hills out of the zone into a man-to-man. And that's what the Patriots will do now. They're matching up. Steinhardt, Patberg. Patberg with it away from the ball. Heritage Hills still in the zone. The 2 Patberg boys play pitch with it. Now Steinhardt joins the game. Ron and Rick Patberg. Now the Patriots do match up. The Raiders will pull it out with 48 seconds to play. Ron and Rick Patberg. Now the Patriots switch defenses again. 40 seconds on the clock. Rick Patberg with a pick outside to Ron Steinhardt. The Raiders go to a double stack. Ron Patberg, top of the key with 30 seconds to play. Around a pick with 27 seconds left. He gives it off to Yoakum. Back to Patberg with 23. Patberg to Steinhardt with 18. Steinhardt with 15, around a pick. Brings it back outside to Patberg with 12. Now 10. Ron Patberg slips down, gives it back to Rick, tries to dump it underneath, stolen away. Rick picks it up. Ron with a jumper at the buzzer. It's good. 2 seconds. One. That ends the third quarter. Fouls. They have 4. They will be over the limit on the next one. The Patriots with just 2 team fouls there in the third quarter. Noss to jump against Wall to start the final 8 minutes to see who will stay unbeaten in the PAC. The tip is controlled by Heritage Hills. Don Jones has it. And the Patriots go against the Raider man-to-man. Jones outside the Wall. Wall wants them to clear out the side for him. He gives it off to Painter. Top the key to Jones. Jones back to Wall inside. A whistle and a foul reaching around. The correction has 3 team fouls. So they'll have 1 to waste before putting the Raiders in the bonus. Wall's free throw is good. He has 16 points and cuts it back to a 5-point game, 52-47. 7:42 to play in a ball game. It's been a close one throughout. The biggest lead was 7 points. Second one by Wall is crawling off, no good. A rebound, Painter back up and in. Painter with a rebound and his 11th point. The Patriots cut it to 3. 52-49. They're in a 1-3-1 zone. Raiders with the basketball. Patberg with it. Rick downside to Ron. Ron inside to Steinhardt. Steinhardt baseline move, puts it up. The 4th Patriot team foul, so both teams will be in the bonus from here on out.
Last time the Raiders were in this spot, Denny, they inbounded to Yoakum, and he put it up.
He does it again. Same result. Nice call, Dave. 20 points for Todd Yoakum. The Raiders are back by 5. 54-49. 7:15 to play. Jones with the basketball. Lobbed inside, knocked away by Yoakum. Yoakum with a steal. A bad pass that time, forced by the Raider defense, and they come down floor with 7 minutes to play, ahead by 5. They'll be patient. Patberg with it outside. Drives it inside to Steinhardt in the corner. Steinhardt cross courts to Patberg. Rick takes a dribble in, now gets cut off. Gets it back in the corner, 3 seconds in the lane, call on the Raiders. Turnover against Southridge on the 3 seconds. 8th turnover. Noss called in the lane. And the Patriots get it back, and again, a chance to cut it down to 3. 6:51 on the clock. Jones down floor for Heritage Hills. Outside to Bates. Bates down to the baseline. Lobs cross court to Jones. Jones loses it, picked up by Don Jones. Jackson for the Patriots. 6:39 to play. Becker in the corner, head fakes, drives in, whistle, traveling. Traveling called against Becker, the 13th Patriot turnover. 6:37 to play, Raiders by 5. Pace has slowed down considerably from the first half. Patberg walks it across the timeline. The Patriots come out the trapping 1-3-1. Underneath the Steinhardt, knocked away out of 54-49. The score remains. Patriots with the basketball. Kearney down floor. The Patriots in a 1-4 set. Off to Bates on the wing. Bates to the baseline. Knocked away by Steinhardt out of...
Missed it on this end and missed it on that end.
So we're all even on the misses. And back in the game comes Wall and Jones. Wall with 4 fouls. 6:13 to play. Raiders up by 5. Southridge has scored 2 in this quarter. The Patriots have scored 3. Here is Patberg with the ball. Out top of the key to Rick. Rick around his man, triple team, gets it to Steinhardt. Off to Patberg, now to Yoakum. Top of the key again to Patberg. Underneath to Steinhardt, in the lane, gives it off to Patberg. Free throw number 1 is up and good. 10 points for Ron Patberg. The Raiders are now 7 out of 11 from the line. 55-49, a 6-point lead. Maintained by Southridge. Patberg could stretch it out to 7 again. Free throw is up and good again. 11 points for Patberg. 56-49. Raiders by 7. Gary Duncan up applauding, saying play good defense. Becker lobs inside, knocked away by the Raiders, picked up by Steinhardt. Here comes Steinhardt down floor. He'll take it down the corner and slow it down. Steinhardt fakes it outside to Yoakum. Yoakum to Patberg, to Ron, back to Rick. Rick Patberg double team to Ron, inside of Steinhardt. Steinhardt back outside to Ron Patberg, into Steinhardt, underneath the Noss. He mishandles it, picks it back up, gives it back to Patberg, to Steinhardt, down the middle, lays it up, no good. Rebound, Noss, back up off the glass and in. Noss with a rebound in the basket. He's got 9. The Raiders lead by 9, 58-49. 5:09 to play. Wall gets it inbounds to Kearney. Raiders still on a man-to-man defense, which they have been in about 90% of the time tonight. Stolen by Yoakum. Yoakum all the way down, lays it up, and in. John Yoakum with his 22nd point. 60-49 Raiders. Bill Wall with the basketball outside. Around a pick. Goes down the baseline, takes a 12-footer off the glass and good. 18 points for Phil Wall. 60-51 the score. 4:40 to play. Patberg across the timeline. The Patriots come out in a double-team trap. Back to Patberg. Now Ron with it. Inside to Steinhardt. On the corner to Yoakum. Back to Patberg. Out top key. Ron Patberg with it. Double team to Rick. Rick to Ron. Ron drives through. Gives it off to Yoakum. Yoakum double teamed in the corner. Tries to make a move. Gives it back to Patberg. Patberg off to Rick Patberg. He's triple teamed to Ron Patberg. To Steinhardt. Steinhardt underneath to to Noss. Noss up and can't hit it. And he fouled. Wall will have a 1-and-1, and he's death at the free throw line. He hits it. 19 points for Phil Wall. 60-52, an 8-point lead. The Patriots can cut it to 7 here if Wall can connect again. Still a lot of time in this ball game. Wall's second one is home. 19 points for Wall. 20 points for Wall. Full court pressure now by the Patriots. Patberg gets it across with help from Yoakum. Now the Raiders set it up as the Patriots play a man-to-man. Patberg out on top of the key to Steinhardt. Back to Patberg. Rick to Ron. Ron holds it up, gives it off to Steinhardt, and the Raiders will spread it out. Steinhardt double-teamed off to Ron Patberg. Rick Patberg, underneath to Steinhardt. Steinhardt takes it down the lane, puts it up, no good. By 7 with 3:40 to play. Free throw is up and good. 7 points down for Ron Steinhardt. He steps to the line and tries it one more time. Second one is good again. 8 points for Steinhardt. 62-53, Raiders by 9. 3:35 to play. Jones with the ball for the Patriots. Cross court to Kearney. Kearney bounce pass inside to Becker. Turn around, can't get the shot away, gives it off to Wall. Wall on the dribble, gets a pick from Becker, puts up the shot and misses it. Rebound, hits the floor. Steinhardt picks it up for the Raiders and gives it off to Yoakum, and now to Patberg. Patriots with again the full court pressure in the zone. Patberg gets it all the way across the timeline, spins it back and gives it to Yoakum in the corner. Yoakum guarded by Donhauer, goes on the move. On the dribble, he gives it off to Patberg. Rick all the way in, 62. Free throw is up and good. 62-54. Patriots are 12 of 17 from the line. 3:04 in the ball game. Becker with the second free throw is up and good. He has 16. Full court man-to-man pressure by Heritage Hill. Knocked away, picked up by Yoakum. Yoakum down floor, across the timeline, stolen by Kearney. 2-on-2 break. Jones from 15. No good. Rebound, Yoakum has it. He's triple teamed. Takes it out and gives it off to Patberg. Patberg slows it down. Back to his brother Rick. Rick to Ron and across the timeline. 2:45 to play. Off to Rick Patberg. Now to Ron Steinhardt. Steinhardt double teamed. Steinhardt to shoot a 1-and-1, and he misses. Rebound to the Patriots. They trail by 7 with the basketball. 2:35 to play. Jones with a drive down the lane. Blocked by Noss. Jones rebound by Wall. Back up and in. Wall with his 22nd point. Makes it 62-53 basket. Steinhardt to trigger the inbound. Patriots won't be too bad, much worse off than they were, and Yoakum missed it. If he misses this one, the Patriot crowd will be up in force, and the Patriots will seem to have the momentum here, Dave.
He could quiet the crowd by making it, though.
He hits it. He has 23. The Raiders lead by 6. We're on an even number now, 63-57. 2:20 to play. Becker down the corner, lobs it to Jones. Jones baseline move, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Wall has it, back up and in. Wall has 24. It matches his jersey number. Here comes Patberg up floor, tripped by Wall. Oh, excuse me, Rick Patberg. Rick's free throw is good. He has 11. Rick knocks in the first one. He is a 69% foul shooter on the year. 2:04 to play. Raiders by 5. Patberg's second one is on the way and good again. 12 points for Patberg. Raiders lead by 6. 65-59. We're at the 2-minute mark. Kearney across the lane inside to Becker. Becker puts it up. He's fouled by Norfolk. The Pauline team just a notch closer. He sets. He fires. He misses. Rebound to Steinhardt. Steinhardt off to Yoakum. 65-61 Raiders. 1:51 to play. Patberg across the timeline to Ron. Back to Rick. Rick to Ron. Ron to Yoakum. He loses it. The ball's loose. Ball. Play. The Patriots control the tip. They'll have a chance to cut it down to 2. Here's a big tip. It goes whistle. Southridge moves. Harry Kills gets the ball. Kearney with the basketball. Raiders are in a zone now. Arnold outside. Bounce pass underneath to Becker. Becker moves up and in. Becker with his 20th point of a 2-point ball game. Whistle on a foul up and good. We'll have another one. 66-63. Back on an odd digit. Patberg can make it even again. He sets. He fires. He hits. 67-63. A minute 24 to play. Raiders by 4. Patriots. Jones down to Kearney. Kearney to Jones. Jones to Kearney. Kearney from 12. Good. 4 points for Randy Kearney. Raiders with the ball inbounds. Patberg works it up against Kearney. Double team to the timeline. Gets it back and a whistle and a foul. Ron steps to the line. First one is up, and it is no good. The rebound to Jones. Here come the Patriots with a chance to tie it up. A minute left to play. Becker with the basketball. Back to Jones. Down to Becker. Becker steps in. Back to Jones. Jones back to Becker. Flapped away by Patberg. Picked up by Becker. Becker underneath the Painter. Painter up, no good. Patberg with a rebound. Toronto ain't called on Patberg. No, a foul. He shoots. He hits. Raiders by 3. 46 seconds to play. He has 14 points. He'll try for another one. 68-65 is the score. Second one is crawling, no good. Becker with a rebound. Raiders by 3 with 44 seconds left. Jones down to Becker. Becker from 18 hit. John Becker with his 22nd point. Raiders inbounds with 35 seconds left, leading by 1. Patberg with the ball. Up court to Steinhardt. Steinhardt with 29 seconds. Slows it down. Pulls it outside. Double team. Looks for a man. Gives it off to Yoakum. Yoakum. I'm going to foul here. That's what they're doing. And it's a foul. Deep breath. Free throws up. Good. They'll have a second chance. He laughed about it. It was a crier, Dave. I mean, it moaned. It rolled, and it went in.
But he had good form on that shot, Denny. He took a couple dribbles, put it right up, flipped the wrist over. Looked like a good shot.
Second one on the way. Good again. 11 points for Andy Off. 70-67 Raiders with 20 seconds left. Becker's had the hot hand. He takes the 18-footer. He hits. John Becker hits again. He's got 24 points. Whistle on the free throws up. No good. Becker with a rebound. 11 seconds left. Here comes Jones with 9. 18-footer is no good. Rebound fought for. Yoakum has it. He turns it out. Whistle. Whistle with 3 seconds left. Traveling is called. The basket doesn't count. There's 3 seconds left. Traveling has been called. The Patriots will have the basketball out of bounds with 3 seconds left. They lob for Becker. He catches it. He shoots. He misses. Gets in. And the Heritage Hills Patriots complete the comeback 71-70. Jones' free throw means nothing except the final margin. He hits. Final score.